Hi dolls, I'm back with a Christmas wish list and Christmas gift guide. I have my little book here and I'm gonna go straight into the video. I think a really good gift is something you can wear. And I think a graphic t-shirt, long sleeve tank top is a really good idea, in my opinion. It's my idea, so obviously I think it's a good idea. One of my favorite brands, Pristine, it's based in the UK and everything they make is beautiful and handmade and slow fashion. However, their prices for a casual gift might not be the right choice, but they do have the coolest t-shirts and tanks I've seen in a long time. I'm gonna show you a few. Personally, I'm not into short sleeved or like regular ordinary t-shirts. I like them longer or as a tank top. And Pristine, they have the whole spectrum. So you'll be sure to find something your loved one will love. Another brand that I really like is Razor Worldwide. They have cute tees too. Like, I love this doll tank top. Like, I need it. But again, I am doing a little no buy because I have purchased quite a lot within December and November. So it's a ban for me for now, but it's still in my noggin waiting until my wallet is open again. But for you guys, if you're in need of gifts, here you go. Free advice. Then, also Blondita. That's an obvious too. They make the cutest t-shirts and clothes in general. I love this apple of my eye, I think it says. And I love the puff sleeves. Again, an elevated t-shirt. That's one I would love. It's short sleeve, but it has a puff sleeve, so it's not really a regular t-shirt, right? One graphic t-shirt tank top I was gifted is this one from Favorite Child Collective. I always get confused on the collective or if it's collection. I think it's collective. This is the Rested Lady collection and it has a doll face. I love this one. And it's a tank, as you can see, and which is the fit that I prefer. But yes, if you didn't know about the brand, you should check it out. It's really cute. It's based in Europe. The second gift idea is gloves. You can get them new, you can get them secondhand. I got these from Vestiaire. I'm gonna put a few examples of gloves that I think are pretty cool and stylish and that I would love to have in my wardrobe. But these are, I think it's no brand, but it's real leather and size 7.5, which is my size. Love these. If you wanna go for something new, I know a Danish-based brand, Rannes Gloves. They have a wide selection of gloves. I got these driving gloves in a, what do you call it? Like a whale blue green color. I love these so much. And they're actually warm enough for the winter months. But of course, if you want to stay extra warm, don't go for any gloves with holes in them. These are from the outlet section on the website, which means they might have imperfections that you wouldn't be aware of, but the brand is and can't sell for full price. But I can't see any flaws on these and I love them. And the price is like twice as low as the regular gloves, but I love the quality and it's real leather. They will last you forever. Who doesn't want to keep their loved ones warm during the cold months? I think you should. I think it's a good idea. I would love them. Mom, dad, sister, on my wish list. I'm actually myself wishing for opera gloves in either a burgundy leather one and also a latex or PU vinyl opera glove. That's what I'm on the lookout for. Gloves are just in my everyday wardrobe, so I'm even doing a little DIY on a glove storage idea in my upcoming room decoration tour video. So stay tuned. Then, coffee table books. That's always a really good idea. On Taschen, I think you pronounce it, you can get a wide selection of a bunch of topics. So if you're not necessarily into fashion or your loved one is not necessarily into fashion, you can get a book about a country. For example, this one about Berlin, or you could get one about cooking. You know, you get the vibe. But one that I got for Christmas a few years ago is sorry, I just don't want anything to fall in the background or at all. A few years ago, I got the Sofia Coppola archive book. It's a must for girly girls, divas, who really want to see what went on behind the scenes of all her movies or her popular movies. Another one that I received was there we go, it fell. It's the Vivienne Westwood Catwalk coffee table book or photo book. It's beautiful, well made, and it's worth the pretty penny that you pay for it. Again, it's not the most expensive one, but it is a very generous and beautiful gift for a fashion lover or just in general a Vivienne Westwood lover. Again, we got the beautiful pages here of all her collections, and we get to see what went on behind the scenes, the story behind the collections, and a really good gift idea. I love makeup, but I'm not the type of person who has a lot of makeup, but two of my favorite products that I will recommend is two MAC lip liners. This one is Cool Spice, wearing it right now. And then we have Stone, which both are very 90s inspired shades. And I believe that this Stone lip liner was worn by Angelina Jolie in the 90s. At least it's very close to her shade. So a lip liner is always a good idea for a gift, I think. And I'm actually gifting one to my sister. And I can say this because I know she's not a supporter of my channel. She doesn't watch my videos. Maybe she would, but she is too busy. Something I'm wishing for is the Pat McGrath Lost Glass. I didn't know the Victoria's Secret models wore it for this year's catwalk. However, Chloe Philopoulos, in her latest video or in her gift guide, she mentioned it and I fell in love with the glass. I only have this one that I'm wearing, and for now it is good, it is wearable, and since I am in a shopping ban, no shopping era, I'm just putting it on my list, and then if I'm still drooling over it when it's over, I'm allowed to buy it. But I think a gloss and a lip liner, it's a really good idea, and I would love it. So hopefully someone else would love it too. Now, if you are really into the vintage style, you might know of what Katie did. I have collaborated with them before and own a corset I purchased myself years and years ago, and their tights and stockings have been on my wish list for a long time. But again, I try not to purchase too much, but hopefully I'll be able to receive it this Christmas. I love the tights with the seam at the back. I'm also really into the nude fishnet tights they have, and they are also on my Christmas wish list. They're beautiful, and I love nude shades at the moment, and a very bland palette of colors mixed with a very bright neon color of sorts. So yes, those types of tights and stockings are on my list, and I do believe that any vintage lover, or in general fashion lover, would adore a gift like that. As you might have noticed, I'm really into leather and latex, and researching the internet for a few pieces that I can incorporate into my own wardrobe. On Etsy, there's this seller called Latexian. They're based in the States, so they might not be a perfect match for me since I will have to pay for customs, which I try to avoid. That can end up being quite a steep price. Also, Soft Skin Latex is a really good brand for latex items. And Finley's House, that's a cool brand I've followed on Instagram for quite a while. And also Insatiable Studio, beautiful items as well. And then if we go to the leather section of this point, I love Ginzy, which is based in Japan. I'm really close to actually just going for either the corset or the shorts. But again, I'm just mumbling right now, but I'm really stressing about having to pay customs. So that's what's holding me back. Also, I might go to Japan. No, I will. Let's change the mindset. Next year, 2026. So if I really want the items, I should be able to wait so I can actually try the items on in person. Do I have the self-control? I believe I do. Cross fingers. I'm in a band. You might have realized that by now. I'm not just saying that to state a fact. I'm also saying it because going to a gig or a concert with a friend is a really good gift. Go to your local pub or venue and see what local bands or foreign bands might be playing. I went to Emil and the Sniffers in Copenhagen this year, actually. Last year. And I loved it. And it's the best concert I've been to till date. So, a really big recommendation. Okay, my camera went out of storage. You might or might not have noticed. However, I'm just gonna continue now. I mentioned gigs and concerts. And again, go to your local venues and see what's going on. I know a place in the UK well, London to be more exact. A girl named Izzy, who is a part of the band The Molotovs. She throws these incendiary nights where she hosts a bunch of local bands or bands from outside of the UK to kind of collect them in on the same stage. And I know that that concept has been celebrated a lot, and I know it has a lot of success. And I really hope to participate one day, and perhaps with my own band. And again, go listen to the Molotovs. They are the coolest and the sweetest band ever. A different idea I had is gifting your friend a photo shoot, either with the both of you participating in the photo shoot, or for that person to express her, him, they, themselves. I think that's a pretty good idea. I would love that actually. Or even just if you know someone, a photographer, asking them if they would want to shoot you. A Copenhagen-based photographer, rat.tv.photo. She takes commissions so you can collaborate on a photo shoot. She's very talented. She's also a music producer and artist. She has the whole package. And then I just think it's really cool that you can create a memory and keep the photos forever to remind yourself of your friendship or whatever your relationship is with that person. A UK-based creator, Jessica Davis. She's also a photographer, and let me see if I can read my handwriting. I didn't write her photographer page, but yes, Jessica Davis, I love her photographies as well. And maybe you would be able to reach out to whoever you're interested in and see if they're up for a collaboration. It's just a cute idea. The last idea I have is customizing a doll. Either have the doll be a complete look-alike, doppelganger, or just a very creative, fairy tale-esque you wish to be doll. I have a Blythe doll. Let me just get it. This is my Blythe doll. I don't have a name for her. I'm not really a person to give names to my things. She's just gorgeous. Gorgina Diva. I got her from Mercari on through Bai from Japan. She's beautiful, and I got her because I want a doll that I'm inspired by and perhaps will never look like. I will never be able to get this hair length, and I do not want to bleach and dye my hair again. I've been there, done that. So she's what I aspire to be, and you could either gift your friend, of course, an already made doll, or customize a doll specifically to the person's interests or favorite characters. I just think it's a really good idea. I do have a name here. Her Instagram is CC Dolls. I'm gonna write it, of course. And I know there's a bunch of other doll makers out there. I just know of her because I followed her for a while. Again, a doll, very relevant for any fashion lovers as well, which is what I'm mainly about here on my channel. That was my gift guide and a few of my own wishes thrown into the video as well. I hope you can use it for something. And let me know if you have any ideas or what your wishes are. Again, thank you for watching, dolls, and Merry Christmas! It's the month of giving and receiving and loving. Bye, dolls.